Who in the world? What's up? What's up? There we go. Just working. What you up to? Alicia the Barber, what's up? I'm actually just working on my blog right now. We just finished up, there was a barber battle in Orlando. I'm from Florida. There we go. I'm trying to get this camera straight. There we go. Chilling, watching some tutorials. That's what's up. Who you watching right now? I think I'm in Fort Lauderdale. Okay, that's what's up. So we were, me and the team were over at it was a couple months ago though. The My Touch Barber Battle. So I vlogged the whole thing, and it's just taking me forever because then Premiere came up, and I wasn't able to finish this up. But Xotics was just out there in Miami. The Xotics Barber Battle was out there. My boy Christian Perez was just out there. This thing don't want to play. There we go. So who you watching? Watching some tutorials. If you're from Florida, you probably got either Basio or Perez or Loco. Matt Gifted Hands does a lot of tutorials. I'm not really into tutorials right now. I just kind of just vlog my Jeezy and Basio 360. You know he actually sung that little intro part? He sung that. It's kind of crazy. This thing ain't playing. It's pissing me off. I think it froze. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Actually, let me lower this a little bit. Had to do the switch up. Switch the entire. Can you hear me all right? Because I think my microphone may be blocked off by the case. I haven't been live in a while. I normally do all my stuff on Snapchat. I wouldn't be surprised if Snapchat adds a live feature here soon, because they got to keep up. Yeah, you're good, man. All right, cool. So what's your background, Alicia? You currently a barber, or you going to barber school, or? Okay, cool. So I got that. Oh, damn, it's almost 2 in the morning. I didn't realize that. Gonna be starting school in August. Just been practicing on myself and friends. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, feel free to DM me. I'm currently in school too, but I own a barbershop out here already. Gonna be No, what's up, No? That's my dude. How you doing, bruh? We were just chatting on Snapchat. I figured I'd jump on live for a little bit. I haven't been live in a while. But yeah, Alicia, like I was saying, like I'm actually finishing up barber school now. But I started cutting hair when I was 2014. So it's only been a couple years. And then I started school. School's taking forever because, you know, between running a business, I have twin girls. I'm a dad of twin girls, and then running the business, trying to finish school, and I used to work full time too. So it's been kind of crazy. So all I can tell you, honestly, my biggest advice when I hear people telling me, yo, you know, I'm starting school, you know, what's your advice? Stick through it. Like I ended up taking a 93-day leave of absence. Because of my twins and whatnot, and that really set me back. And then you go through stages while you're in school, honestly. Like the first 3 to 4 months, you're really excited, you're really into it. You can't ask like to go shadow the barbers here in Florida. Yeah, you can. Hold up, what was I saying? Oh, to Alicia, like, just stick through it, because there's gonna come a point. Like, I love cutting hair. Cutting hair is my absolute passion in life, honestly. Like, it I know it sounds cliche, because every barber pretty much says, barbering saved my life or whatnot. Like, mine wasn't as dramatic, but I was stuck in corporate America, the rat race, working for somebody else all the time and just feeling hopeless. And I picked up a pair of clippers one time because, me and Bossy were friends and whatnot, and I seen what he was doing. Picked up a pair of clippers, loved cutting hair. My first haircut sucked. It was so bad. It was so bad. My poor little brother let me cut his hair. Oh my god. I have pictures on it. I think I put it up on my Instagram. But you gotta go like way down. But I'm telling you, like right now, I only got a couple hours left. I think I got like 250 hours left. And it gets to a point where it starts messing with you. Like, it gets in your head, and you're like, oh my god, I could be cutting hair. I could be at a shop. I could be doing, so many different things that include, me being a barber and me working and whatnot. And just, it gets to a point where you don't want to go. And you got to fight through that, man. Like, I've gone through that twice while I was at school. And I ended up, taking time off and going to the shop and working and seeing how, how quickly you can make good money, especially if you're good. And then it gets rough. So just stick through it, honestly. Like, go hard. Don't let anybody. That's another thing too. Like, sometimes you'll see where co-students, like students that go to your class and whatnot, they've been cutting for a while, so they're in this mindset like, oh, I'm just here to get my hours. I'm just here to get my hours. The one thing I regret that I didn't learn enough while I've been here has been color work. So now, I went to Premiere and I'm sitting there trying to get trying to take all these color classes because I want to learn that more. And women's haircuts, learn women's haircuts, especially nowadays. Like, a dude with long hair will come in and he's like, I want a pompadour. You're going to have to know how to cut a 180, an 80, a 45, a 90. Those are all female haircut terms. With us, we're barbers. We're just, fade me up a 1 to a 4 or a 1 to whatever's on top or a 1 to a 2. They don't do what it's really like. A taper. A taper, honestly, that's what's called in the female world. It's a 45, a stacked bob. So I wish I would have learned more. So take every ounce of knowledge that you can from school, even if your school sucks. Just take you're not gonna learn to fade at school. At least I didn't at my school. I know a lot of the barbers that I hang out with and that I talk to, they didn't at their school. It's all been tutorials. But everything else, learn everything else. Learn everything else. So. Yeah, man. You can ask anybody that knows me, man. Like, I don't know if Alicia, if you really like followed my journey or whatnot, but if you go on YouTube, you can find me and whatnot. I got all my videos on there, and I just document the journey really. But I'm all about giving advice and helping out. Like I said, I've been running my barbershop for 3 years, so any business advice that you want. Anything like that, I got a lot of experience in that. But yeah, we could shout out. We actually got barbers that come to the thing, bro. The craziest thing happened when I was at the shop. The owner wanted me to taper him up, and I was shitting myself. I think you meant, because I've only tried a fade once and I fucked up, bro. I'm telling you, to this day, like I think tapers are one of the hardest haircuts. Like, a lot of people are like, nah, because it's just a smaller or a quicker fade, or it's a smaller fade. But because it's a smaller fade, that's why it's harder. Because if you go to fade somebody the whole way up, like, you got all this. You know what I'm saying? A taper, you got about that much room. Like, how are you supposed to go from a 0 or a skin fade to a 1 or a 2? Come on now. So I'd still struggle with the taper, bro. Like, I think now is where I'm starting to, and it's just the size, man. Like, the back taper I could do, that comes out real clean, but the side tapers, man. But I just, repetition. I'm working on the vlog. No, oh, you seen it on Snapchat. So I got this thing going on right now, man. I'm debating too, because it's like, I try to keep my videos to like 10 minutes if it's my vlogs. 10 minutes. I think people, if they really rock with me, they'll stick around for 10 minutes. They'll watch a 10-minute video. But this turned into a 30-minute video, and I'm like, I don't know if people rock with me like that to sit there and watch a 30-minute video. That's like an episode of their favorite show, So I'm trying to find ways to like cut stuff out, but there's so many good parts in this, like what happened, that I don't want to cut it. And the clippers weren't mine, so I didn't really know how sharp they were. So he was a little red. Yeah, man, I can't cut with other people's clippers, man. I won't let people cut with mine either, really. Like I try not to. That's tough on his neck. Yeah. Yeah. Especially like what I'll do, like if I'm gonna cut with other people's clippers, like I'll test them. Like I'll test the trimmer on my hands and whatnot, so I know where they're at. Because a lot of times you're right. A lot of times like my stuff, I won't zero gap most of my things. My clippers, I won't zero gap them. There's no point. There's no point in zero gapping your clippers. There really isn't. Or not your clippers. Sorry, your trimmers. Your trimmers. Because that line, it's like Basio pretty much said it the best. Like there's no point in zero gapping your trimmers, because you're gonna come back and do it with a razor, and the razor is the closest thing you can get to the skin anyway. So what's the point? So, I mean, obviously, you gotta adjust them when they come out the box, because, like, the other day, I had bought the wall balding clippers, and they were crooked. The blade was crooked off to the side of the cutting blade, so I had to sit there and adjust them, but I'm not gonna zero gap those. Like, that's nuts. They're already sharp enough. I mean, I'll push them a little closer, but I'll leave just a little bit between the guard and the cutting blade. And I don't know, it's worked out for me. So... no, are you? I don't remember. Are you in barber school? And then, oh yeah, Alicia starts in August. I don't remember if you're in barber school, bro. I'm sure I've asked you this before. Any tips for doing lineup on people with a hairline like all over their forehead? I don't want to push it back, but that's the only way to get the box shape. Okay, with that, I mean, you ask them straight up. Be like, yo, your hairline is everywhere. So, do you want that straight up box look, or do you want a more natural, as nice as I can get it type thing? So then what you'll notice, like my hairline, I hate my hairline, but it is what it is. That's why I grow my hair out. And you can't really see with the light. Here we go. Let me block that. But my hairline goes all the way back there. Look at that. Woo! Woo! That's crazy. So what I have my people do, like my barbers and stuff at the shop, they'll just line up just this front part, and honestly, it'll look good, because when I pull it back, like it'll look like it's been lined up. But you'll always see that one side. Look, my girl's got me that best dad ever. One side of it always happens this way. One side of the hairline will be a little higher than the other one. Oh yeah, I remember that. No, I remember that. You're 16. Yeah, I remember now. So one side of the hairline will always be just a little bit higher. So you take that high part or whatever, and that's where you'll start. You know what I'm saying? So if my hairline's like this and this side's a little higher than this side, I'll start in the middle, right? But I'll make sure that I'm going to this part. So you'll only have to go up just a little bit to do that. But sometimes a client, like I have a client that his hairline, like, oh my God, it's so bad, but he wants that straight line across. So he ends up with this little, because he's got like a widow's peak. Man, this damn light. Pissing me off. Let me see what I can do here. Really? I didn't even notice that the light was that bad. Let me do this. No, that really didn't help. Anyways, but he had a widow's peak, so I gotta push it up because he wants that box look. And I'm like, dude, and it's funny because 2 or 3 days later, actually he comes in every week. So 1 week he'll do the lineup or whatever. The next week will be 1 week will be the haircut. The next week will be the lineup, because this part has grown back in. But that's what he wants, so I can't do nothing about that. So you just ask the client, you know. Are the balding clippers worth it? I think so. It keeps your trimmers from having to do all the work all the time. Alicia, thanks. No problem at all. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put my YouTube here just in case you haven't checked it out, Alicia. That way you can check it out. LA TV. I'm gonna put the link on there. Omar, what's up? Omar. Oh man, thanks for the hearts. That's what's up. Appreciate that. There you go. That's the YouTube right there. I don't know if I could. It used to let me pin it. Oh, there it is. Pin comment. Boom. I guess I should have done that earlier. But we're just chilling, man. Just hanging out. I'm working on the vlog. If you got questions or whatnot, I'm definitely here. For those who don't know, I'm a business owner. So if you got business questions, I can definitely help with that. You know, how to open up a shop. Yo, my sis Iggy352 is on. What's up, Iggs? Yo, if y'all like dope music, check out my sister Iggy. She's a rapper. So yeah, so I'm just I'm editing the vlog, almost done. I'm just doing the final pieces, and then like I said, I was gonna cut it in half because it's up to like 30 minutes, and normally I keep my videos at like 10. But I figured, you know what? If you rock with me, you'll rock with me till 30 minutes. It's an episode of your favorite TV show. How did you convince your friends to let you cut their hair, bro? That was tough. It was hard. They didn't let me do it until I've seen a couple tutorials. Honestly, man, I started with my little brother, and he's my little brother, so I'm gonna sit him in the chair. You know what I'm saying? Dope. Looking forward. Thanks, Iggs. What software do you use to edit? I'll show you. I actually use Final Cut Pro. That's my it's my little setup right here. I got my little speakers and whatnot. Nothing crazy, but it works. But yeah, Final Cut Pro is what I use to edit. It looks kind of crazy, but honestly, like when I first started, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Honestly, I didn't know what the hell I was like. I didn't know, not even a little bit. I've never edited a video in my life. And I don't know. Honestly, I started because of my sister. My sister started editing videos and whatnot, and then see, like that's all the video footage. This right here is audio, like the music. This will be text. So it seems confusing at first. These are like all the logos. Yeah, that's true, Iggy. It's only for Mac, but it is probably one of the best video editing software programs out there. That's what I use. Honestly, all it took was a tutorial video. And the cool thing is, man, like in the day and age that we live in, I YouTube search everything. Have you ever thought about not doing your YouTube? What do you mean, Omar? Explain. Like not doing a YouTube channel? So you open a shop before you had your license. That is correct. I am a business owner right now, and I got about 250 hours left of school. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of the business stuff, like the Florida law and all that stuff, like it's funny because some of the teachers were asking me, like, yo, when you opened, did you have to go through this or what did you do? And I ended up telling them what I did only just because I had already been through it. Because I opened up my shop like the right way. Like I went through all the things. Yes. Lido B, what's up? Omar said yes. But your question was, have you ever thought not doing YouTube? Hell yeah. Honestly, yeah, all the time. I'm like, man, like just this video right now that I'm editing, this was from back in March. Actually Lido, the dude that just jumped on right now, Lido B31, that's my dude. That's one of my barber brothers. If you don't follow him, go follow him. The dude's dope. And so this video was all done in March, like all recorded in March, and just now, what are we in? June. I'm editing it now just because I've been busy, and I was like, well, we'll see. I'll eventually get around to it. But here's the thing, though, man. Like the reason I feel that my channel hasn't grown as quickly as it could is because I haven't done any tutorial videos or nothing like that. Like right now, I just document my life and everything that like either the shop life or going up to these barber battles and events. Like I got Premiere that we just finished going to, that I got video footage from that one that I got to put together. But yeah, a lot of times I'll be like, man, screw it, I'll just let it be. But then like three subscribers end up happening in a week, and I'm like, man, you know what? Like these people are subscribing for a reason. They like what I'm putting out. They like what I'm doing right now. So should I do a YouTube? Lito, shut up. You know I've been trying to tell you to do a YouTube channel. Lito should be doing a YouTube. James should be doing a YouTube. That's my other barber brother, Nova Cuts. But yeah, it gets hard to just keep up with it. I'm sure it's gonna get even harder when I'm at the shop, because between clients and stuff is when I'm gonna have to edit. So yeah. Yeah, it's been a great event so far. So the video's pretty much done. It's just whether or not, like I said, whether or not I drop it. I'm gonna leave it at 30 minutes. Probably it's like 32 minutes. Then I'm just adding now like all the Instagrams and stuff like that. So Lito, I added your Instagram in there because you came up in the video and whatnot. Lito actually flew down from Texas to go to the My Touch Barber battle with us. That was pretty dope. So yeah, check out my YouTube, Omar E. Hines. Yes, sir. I'll check it out right now. Let's see. Let me jump on the internet real quick. Hold up. I'm jumping on right now, bro. I'll go check out your channel. Do you want like my feedback on it or whatnot, or? You gotta be patient. That's the one thing when you're editing videos and whatnot, especially on programs that take up a lot of space. You gotta be patient with your computer. Estado bien vago. Should I start blogging? I've been debating it for a while. I only have one vlog from March. I've seen that one. No? Yeah, you should. Why not? You know, like, okay, here's the biggest reason why I do it. I vlog because I've even done it like recently where I'll look back at the first video I ever put up and I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Like, I've gone through all this, you know, and now I'm here. That's why I vlog. You know what I'm saying? Like, another reason I vlog, and honestly, this was like my sister's doing. Love my sister to death. She told me, she's like, isn't it gonna be cool when, you know, my girls right now, I have twin girls, Adelina and Abriella, they're turning 2 in August. It's gonna be dope as hell when I can show them this, you know, 8 years from now, 10 years from now, and be like, yo, this was where daddy was at back in, you know, 2017, and now look at us, you know, 10 years later, 2027, and I'm able to look back at all this. And that's the beautiful thing about documenting everything. That's why I don't really focus, like a lot of my first stuff. Iggy, I encourage everyone to start vlogging. That's right, that's the queen of the vlog right there. She was doing daily vlogs at one time. Like, that's tough. But just to be able to look back and see everything that you've gone through, you know, like, that in itself is worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have forever documentation, because once something goes, unless somebody like buys out YouTube or something, once something goes up on the internet, it's there forever. Galaxy S8 Plus. Let me scroll back up. I gotta find Omar's YouTube. Omar E. Hines. Okay. Alright, let's see. So I'm gonna jump on Omar's YouTube channel here real quick. Once my freaking computer decides to cooperate. I'm about to pop up my other one. This one's faster. That's why I keep it around. This little Chromebook, even though it's not really that powerful of a computer, like this little bad boy. That's my twins right there, eating pizza. But this computer really isn't powerful, but it's fast, man. It's fast as hell. So I think I'm just gonna jump on over here. Yeah, see, this one's being dumb. Alright, let's see. Omar E. Hines. Yeah, see, this one's already moving. Alright, cool. YouTube.com. Let me go down to the bottom. I don't know if anybody's written anything. Oh, here we go. Document, don't create. I fuck with Gary V. Hell yeah, yo, Gary V. Gary V and Grant Cardone are the two big ones right now. Actually, you know what? The book's in the car because I keep that book with me everywhere I go. If you haven't checked out, and it sucks because he was just giving it out for free. It's a $15 book that he normally sells. Grant Cardone. It's called The Millionaire Booklet. I suggest everyone to go out and get this book, man. And I'm not affiliated to Grant Cardone in any way, shape, or form. But damn, this book has opened up my mind. Like, that's another thing too. Like, I put up a post the other day. If you look at my Instagram, I think it's when I put up the post of the Millionaire Mindset or the Millionaire Booklet. Like, if you want to grow outside of that chair, outside of that damn barber chair, like, if you don't want to have that barber chair spinning 24/7 for you to get paid, like, a lot of people don't understand that. Like, if that chair's not spinning, we're not getting paid. This ain't no regular 9 to 5. If that chair's not spinning, you're not getting paid. You're not, you know? So if you want to grow outside of that barber chair, you got to grow outside of the four walls of that barbershop. And how you're going to do that is by reading, expanding your mind. I've always said that. All right, my bad. Omar E. Hines. Yeah, I'll give you feedback, bro. That's not an issue. What else we got here? Document, don't create. Any feedback would be great. Alright, I had an iPhone 5 when recording the vlog, but now I have a 7. Oh, yeah, you're good. With an iPhone 7, you're fine, bro. If you look at all my first videos, like actually, up until this video now that I'm recording, or that I'm editing now, I've used nothing but my Samsung Galaxy. And it's all been HD, 1080p, and I had an S7 when I was recording all that. An S7, now I have an S8. But I haven't really done, my sister Iggs let me borrow her. She's got a Olympus. Oh my God, Iggy, if you're still on, if you could write that camera down, because it's the cool thing about the one that Iggy's got is the camera itself. The screen flips towards you, so when you're doing the head-on stuff, and it's small too, so it's not, you don't have to carry your big ass DSLR and like the professional cameras and try and flip the screen up. This one's small, it's shock-proof, waterproof, or water-resistant, whatever. Shock-resistant, dust-resistant, and you flip the camera up. And honestly, I think the camera costs like $250, which isn't bad for a vlogging camera that's going to be able to go wherever you want. I used to do everything with my phone, and then it got difficult, just because it's like, it's your phone. You drop that thing, it's done. Omar E. Hines, aspiring barber. Follow my growth and journey. I found you, bro. I'm gonna subscribe right now. 21 subscribers. That's what's up. Okay. So first things first. Well, no, actually, yeah, it looks good. You got the selfie there, so people can see you, see your face. A couple cuts from school. Okay, the videos are short. That's what's up, because a lot of people get like, and that's why I'm having difficulties dropping this 30-minute video. But I figured I'm at like 104 subscribers now, so it's starting to grow a little bit. Here, I'm gonna subscribe right now. It's easier if I just pick the phone up instead of trying to pick up the camera. I remember when my goal was 50, bro. Like I got, here you go, bro. Boom. Subscribed. Actually, you know what? There you go, bro. Keep vlogging, man, for real. For real. But yeah, I remember when my goal was 50, bro. It's encouraging, Oh my God, I got 99 plus notifications. Good Christ. I haven't been on a little bit. But, once people start rocking with you, bro, it's crazy. Like, I've gotten asked, like, questions and stuff. People want me to do tutorials, man, but tutorials are time-consuming. Like, you think vlogging's time-consuming? Tutorials are time-consuming, because you gotta have good lighting, and then you gotta get, like, it's gotta be on a day. Like, how do I explain it? Unless you're gonna go back and do, like, a lot of voiceover stuff, which, I mean, you could. Check Alicia's comment. Hold up. Alicia, how would I go about getting a barber to let me shadow them? That part's easy. You just call up. Most barbershops, I mean, you're in Fort Lauderdale. Who do I know in Fort Lauderdale? I think Chico Boom is out in Fort Lauderdale. Alicia, let me know if you know Chico Boom or who he is. Let me know if you know who he is, because if you do, and if he's at a distance from you, like, I'll go grab my wallet real quick. I got his number, and I know he'll let you shadow. Like, you just call him up. He has his personal cell phone number right on his card. So you hit him up and be like, yo, Chico, I'm an aspiring barber. I start school in August. I want to start shadowing. I'm telling you, I know Chico. He's gonna like having you come through and check him out. Like, he's good. There it is, the Olympus stylist. But what model number, Ickers? I think it was 70 or something like that. Oh man, I got a bunch of stuff on here that I gotta go back through. Had an iPhone 5. Oh, yeah, I got it. What clippers have you been using lately? Babyliss FX7 673 has been my go-to right now. I tried the Magic Clip. I ain't like it. You know, I know people that do, and that's dope. I didn't like it at all. Like, it was leaving my blends real choppy. And I think it's because of that stagger tooth blade or whatever. But again, you know, dudes, who likes it right now? That I know that you guys may know. I mean, I think Tyler Trotter liked the Magic Clip more. I think. I may not be 100% correct on that one. I think he actually wanted to add the stagger tooth blade to the Babyliss, so maybe he likes the Babyliss more. Let me see. I need that camera. Goals 50. I'm trying to. Okay. You should hit him up and add. Okay, cool. That's what's up. You guys are answering questions too. That's what's up. Dope, respect, yeah, question, thanks. I know of him. Okay, perfect. Yeah, let me go, let me grab my wallet real quick. Alright, Omar, no doubt, man. Okay. I'm gonna write it in the comments for you so you can grab it. And he's got 2 shops too now, so let me see. Cell, yep, there's his cell phone number. 239 382. What's it? Yeah, 382 5272 72. Boom. There you go, Alicia. That's Chico Boom's number. Hit him up. If not, you know, I'm sure you can find his barbershop online and hit him up that way. But normally that's usually how yeah, there it is. A TG870 is that model number for that camera. But normally that's all you really got to do is hit up barbers. 9 times out of 10, barbers are dope. And they'll just be like, yeah, come on through, you know, and any questions you have, they'll answer. 9 times out of 10. You may get that barber, I mean, Chico's not one of them, I can tell you that right now, but you may get that barber that doesn't really want to, like, share his techniques and whatnot, which I find stupid, but, you know, thanks, man, I appreciate it, no doubt. And then go follow Omar on his YouTube. If you go to YouTube and you search Omar E. Hines, yeah, his goal is to get to 50. You know, why not? You know, it's just another barber documenting his journey. I'm gonna go through his videos when I jump off of here. Oh my god, this is the worst message you can get when you're editing videos. Is this right here? Ah, damn it! I'm gonna have to figure out how to delete some space so I can finish that video up. Man, I hate that. Because then the rendering won't happen. Alright, am I missing anybody? No. Had a question about what clippers you use. Oh, yeah, my bad. So the majority is the Babyliss 673 that I actually bought off of my sister Iggy. Get that external hard drive. I have one. I got a 2 terabyte one. But I keep it over at Iggy's house because she's got a music studio over there. Because I also do music. I produce and mix a lot of her stuff. I know how to fix that problem, bro. Yeah, you need to share, Iggy. So yeah, I have one. I have a 2. I think it's a 2 terabyte one. The one I keep at Iggy's house. But we use it a lot for the music studio and whatnot. Yeah, the rendering is why it takes up all your space. So how do I, what do I do? It's rendering right now. It's been rendering. But I gotta finish this up though, that's the thing. So I don't know. Where am I at? Where am I at? Battery wise, 29%. I'm alright. Oh man, I keep jumping off a nose freaking question. Alright, the Babyliss, my Andis Masters, you guys know I've had those from the jump. The Wall Seniors, I mean I have them, but honestly I don't use them at all. Cancel the rendering. Easy for you, okay? Rendering. It's idle right now. I did cancel it. I think it's just trying to do that final render. But so the Magic Clip, I don't use. My bad. I got my Babyliss. I got my. I'm trying to see my station in my mind. Got my Babyliss. I got my Andis Masters. The Wall Seniors I have, but I don't use. My Andis T outliners. My Babyliss trimmer, which I don't know the model off the top of my head. And I use this weird company called Pretty in a Minute. But they have like a European style. I mean, I'm sure you've seen it because it's weird, and I get that question a lot. Like, yo, what's that clipper? It's a Pretty in a Minute. It's a weird brand, but it works. It helps me the skin line. I get that out real nice with that. You gotta come on. You gotta shut the rendering off. I'll show you when you come over tomorrow. Okay, bring your Mac. Okay, I'll bring the Mac. Does the wattage really matter for the Masters? What do you mean? Like the wattage at the shop? Like whether it's 110 volt? Because that's normally in America that all the wall plugs and whatnot, they're all 110. So I'm not sure what you mean. I didn't know you could change the wattage on them, honestly. You got me. Wah, yeah, Lido. Wah. I'll tell you what though, Lido knows how to use those damn wall clippers like nothing. He really does. Those are his bread and butter. So it is what it is, man. But that's what I like. That's what I like that about me and Lido, man. Like he's all wall mostly. Mostly I'm all Andis. But it's fun. It's fun. So he got my boy Alex now on wall. So, I mean, it's a good starter clipper. I think the Masters, honestly, Lido, I think the Masters is a better starter clipper other than the fact that they're heavy and they get hot because you can hear the hair cutting. And they got the notches on the lever, so I don't know. Lido, what do you know the answer to that? Does the wattage really matter? Well, I mean, it's a Masters, but I'm not sure about that. Great relationship. That's my boy. Boy, bro, I got you on here, too. A lot of people mix it up, too. What you mean, Iggy? A lot of people mix what up?
Advice for a first-time barber going into a battle for the first time. What would you tell them? From your
I don't know if you guys can hear that. That's the music that I chose for this vlog right here. Because I seen on YouTube that if the wattage isn't right, that it affects the clippers. Who said that? I mean, I'm sure it would because it's gonna need. They're meant to run at 110. So yeah, like if your wattage isn't right, yeah. I mean that's why I don't really have different kinds of clippers. Oh yeah, I feel you. Like I got all my stuff running from the wall plug to the 6-way. But like I said, I think here, like in America, all our stuff is set to 110. I know. I think Europe uses different wattage than we do. So maybe like if you're a traveling barber and you go to travel like overseas and whatnot, then yeah, you probably got to be careful. Oh, hold up. Let me see. They are because of the notches. Yeah. I'm at 23 minutes. I got 10 more minutes of editing to go. But so far, so good. You want a little preview? Unless the electricity's run different, and it shouldn't. Exactly, yeah, exactly. Well, that's what we got going on right now. How much does it cost to open a shop? If you don't mind saying, I don't mind saying. If you want, let me shut this off. That was a good question. So, a well ran shop with like everything brand new. It's gonna cost you anywhere from everything brand new. You know what I'm saying? Like brand spanking new is gonna cost you anywhere from 20 to 30,000. Which may seem like a lot, but it's really not. If you're in the barber game for a little bit, you know, and you're working for a couple years, you could rack that up real quick. Now, you could take the route that I did. I bought a lot of my stuff used, you know. So it wasn't 20 grand that I spent to open up a shop. But used doesn't mean that you got to give up on quality. Like my chairs and everything were nice. I mean, they're still nice, but my chairs when I bought them were 7 years old. They had been used for 7 years, and I found somebody that was, so the way I did it was I found a barbershop that was either going to close or they were moving. So the shop that I found, they were moving from one plaza or one location in their plaza to a bigger location in the same plaza, right? Craigslist is key for all this. So he was selling the whole shop because he bought everything brand new for the other shop. So, you know, we talked it out, and he started at one price, which I thought was a little high, and we kept going back and forth. My dad was a huge help because my dad is probably the best negotiator that I've ever met on planet Earth. And that's probably where I get a lot of my business mindset from, is my father. And we worked it out, you know, where I got the whole package. And when I say the whole package, I literally got every mirror in the shop, every station, like actual, and his stations were custom. His stations were 4-foot stations instead of the standard 2-foot stations. So they had 2 drawers instead of the standard 1. So I got I got 7 mirrors because my shop only has seven stations set up. So I got 7 mirrors, 7 chairs, 7 stations, lockers. What else did I get? Like everything, the trash cans, everything, like the mats, the barber mats. Can you believe, like, even barber mats? People are like, oh yeah, I'll grab, you know, barber mats and whatnot. Each barber mat, if you look online, is $50 a mat. $50 a mat. You're standing on those, and they're $50, and that's for cheap ones. When I went to Premiere, I was checking out these really, really nice ones because I want to get new mats for the shop, you know, and they were anywhere from $150 and up for a mat. That blew my mind. But pretty much, you know, I worked out a deal with him and whatnot, and I didn't pay $20,000. Honestly, I didn't. Yeah, which I should probably write like an ebook or something, on like how to open up a shop and whatnot, and how to find deals, and because I'm telling you, like, my intention wasn't to open up a shop before I went to school. It really wasn't. It just worked out that way, and between the support from my mom, my dad, and my sister, it just worked out that way. But that was not, honestly, my intentions were to go to school and then go work for Chris Bossio, because he lives 35 minutes from me, and we've been friends since high school or middle school. You know, I was gonna be a headline barber. That was my plan. And it didn't work out that way, you know. And me and Chris are still boys and whatnot. He gives me a lot of advice. His boy Danny, Toomdoc, at Toomdoc on Instagram, he gives me a lot of advice, man. Like a lot of advice, because they're all businessmen, man. You surround yourself with like-minded people. My goal is to open up a shop in about 3 years from now. That is plenty of time. Especially, and I know this this may sound I don't know. Like, I don't know how old you are, Alicia, but if you live with your parents, stay there. Honestly, like, you know, obviously, unless you're at your own place or whatnot. But if you live with your parents and you can stack money, very possible. 3 years, very possible. Especially you're out in Fort Lauderdale. Like, those are busy areas. Those are busy shops. You know. I don't know what the prices are right now out there, but over here, it's only, I think it's, you're 24. Oh, hell yeah. I didn't open up my first shop till I was 27. 27? 26. 26, 27, 20, 29. 26. And I'm 29 now, and we're going on 3 years. So yeah, 24. That's what's up. You young. That's what's up. Like right now, man. There's a kid at school at barber school. The kid's like 19 or 20. I'm like, man, I wish I would have started this whole journey at 20 years old. I would have been 9 years in now. That's nuts. So, but everybody starts, like, that's the beautiful thing about this industry. It don't matter where you start. Like, all that matters is the dedication and the hustle that you put in. And you could reach someone that may have taken 10 years for them to get somewhere. You could reach them in 2, you know? So, my goal is to get clients. It's hard to convince my friends to let them cut them up. Man, how would I even see what, like I said, with me, I started with my brother, and then eventually I got good with my brother, and then I got 2 younger brothers and 2 older brothers, so that was pretty much my clientele for like the first year. Yeah, and my best friend Alex for like the first year. That was pretty much my whole clientele. So start off with one. Even if you could just start off with one, that's still one person that you're gonna cut. If not every week, every other week. You know, like you could do a haircut one week and then a lineup the next week and then a haircut. You know what I'm saying? And always stay active. Now the other thing you can do is like depending on where you live. Back when I started cutting hair, I lived with my mom's and she was she lived in a community and whatnot, so you could just, you know, depending on what type of community, you could just hand out like little flyers and stuff. Facebook, you know, hit up your friends. 16 young kids, bro. No, young kids. That's gonna be it. You know, if yeah, take pictures and videos. Exactly. So let's say you do get a friend of yours that lets you cut his hair. Take before and after pics and take videos, and then start editing them and whatnot, and putting them up on social media. Eventually, your friends are gonna hit you up too, you know. Ray Barrows, what's up, man? How you doing? No, I started cutting myself. Showed people, ask every single person I know constantly. Yeah, that's it. Exactly. It may get annoying, but eventually they'll give in. They'll give in, especially if it's your friends and family, man. And you just tell them, like, you know, like I said, when I first started cutting hair, I started cutting my brother. And I sucked. It was bad. But, you know, he just kept letting me do my thing. And to this day, I told him, I'm like, listen, when I get to the shop full time, you're never going to have to pay for a haircut. And I'm not saying you got to do that. Or, honestly, I would say don't do that. But that's my brother, so, you know, it was all good. Like, he gets a free haircut probably for the rest of his life because I messed up his hairline and I messed up his hair so many times. But because of him and him letting me practice the skin fades and whatnot, you know, that's how I got better. That's how I got better. So, yeah, just keep doing that. I like the fact that everybody's interacting, man. Everybody's answering each other's questions and whatnot. That's what's up.
Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. Just pay attention.
Have you decided mine beforehand?
Oh yeah, have you decided mine beforehand? Even though it's a freestyle.
Man, I gotta finish this video up. I was trying to upload this tonight. I don't think that's gonna happen. Much love to you guys. I have to head out. All right, man. I'll throw it up here. Oh, man. I wish I had a way to show what I'm working on without it being like, and having me also see the video, but I think I'm probably gonna hop off. I need to finish this. It's 2:30 in the morning. I gotta get up early, so but thank you guys, man. Thank you guys for hopping on and checking me out and good conversations and whatnot. I may start doing this more often. I didn't know people were gonna jump on and we were actually gonna have good combos and stuff like that. So like I said, man, that's my YouTube channel down below. If you guys want to check out the videos and whatnot, subscribe. You know, I'm trying to get to 200 now. We broke 100 last month, so. But good night, man. Watch out for that video, or look out for that video. It's gonna be up soon. I'm trying to finish that up, and then after that's my premiere video. And yeah. So God bless you guys. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate it. I really do. So.